Hey guys, Coolmummy1 here, and we are back with some more Fallout 4. And I have to install this network holotape into one of the terminals. Likeliness 1. Likeliness 2.
Sweet.
There we go. Okay, put the holotape in there. Give holotape to Proctor. Oh, Sean's terminal password. Wait, can I? So I have his password. Can I shut down? Director code required.
Would need the key.
I need to somehow talk to Lee, which is that person we heard about.
Only opens with a key.
Where would I get a key from? Holder. Microscope. I honestly think we have to go back the way we came, and then yeah.
Useless. Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
Sean, isn't there some other option? Some other way we can work things out?
You've seen the Commonwealth. You must... You're either with us...
Uh-huh. Forget it.
I see.
So I can't pickpocket him, so there's no way I could get these things. I mean, unless I somehow find... No, it's gonna make me exit the Institute. Well, I can't get that guy's thing then. Maybe I can. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, what's in here? Institute lab code. Anything? No.
It's stuck.
Inaccessible. Damn. How much is the lab coat worth? 65? I came in here thinking I was gonna have to go guns blazing. And I didn't have to. Well, I guess we're going back. That's really cool though, figuring out that that's your son. Wow. And I called it too. I knew he was gonna be like a antagonist. Well, to me, antagonist. I don't know how you guys that are watching and view the Institute. Institutionalized. Okay. What should I choose? Lead belly. Exactly. From eating or drink. Huh. Locksmith. Report to the Elder. The railway rifle is a rare custom-made weapon that shoots rail. Oh, what? You can sever body parts and pin them to walls? Where do you find this thing?
Greetings, Knight.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
The Institute is the enemy. I was simply doing my duty.
Your duty is to follow my orders to the letter, Knight. Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
There was no way I could get to him. Because if I would have accepted his, like, if I would have said yes, I'd be part of the Institute, it probably would have took away the Brotherhood quest from me, so.
Or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Does it take me to the airport? Okay.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built, too.
Mhm.
That's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast,
Oh, she lost
but
her
she's
leg?
not built for fighting.
That's what they were
where our
talking
new
about.
project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The
Liberty
Brotherhood
Prime?
used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
That's cool.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Scara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Cerebro fusion. Huh, okay. Liberty Prime. Well, actually, I'm not surprised. I'm just like, I'm happy that he made a. Well, I'm referring it to like an actual person, but it's not. That robot made a return. That thing is freaking crazy. Lasers and crap coming out of it.
So the Minutemen are out there.
New patient.
Okay.
Through here?
No way to pick this.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me,
Self-prescribed
myself,
chems.
and I. So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Excuse me.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
Actually, I'm looking for Professor Scara.
You are? That's strange, so am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over
Oh,
a
great.
week now.
She's trapped
I'm
somewhere.
afraid something terrible has happened to her.
That doesn't bode well. She could be in trouble.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The last place Professor Scara said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
I think I've been there. General Atomics. Yeah, I feel like I've been there. Let's see. Where? Search for. Oh, I was there. Huh, okay.
General Atomics Galleria remains closed by order of the director.
Did you have any other questions? Right this way.
By order of the director.
Any deviation from standard operating procedure.
I remember being here in the earlier episodes.
Welcome to Back Alley Bowling. Step right this. Stop. Stop. You have to pay. Oh, good. Let's show 'em how to.
Well, I would have paid.
Anything useful?
Always trying things.
I wish we had a recreational facility like this back at our headquarters.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, well, that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name's Professor Scara. And in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's
What?
rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime.
Professor.
I'm certain that would be an interesting tale.
So, now that I've formally introduced
What's
myself,
that guy saying?
perhaps you'd
Oh,
care
man,
to tell me
that
why
would be
you're
an
here.
interesting tale.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
We have some robots that need repairing.
Please don't insult my intelligence. I'm sure that ship of yours has... If they sent you out here to find me, they're looking for something a little more specialized. So, you want to try again?
You know the Brotherhood of Steel?
You're joking, right? Ever since that the Brotherhood's the biggest... Now don't avoid the...
Sure. We need your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds, I'm afraid my work at General Atomics isn't complete. Perhaps you could come back another time.
We'll just find someone else, I suppose.
Now hold on a moment. If you think
there we
you're
go.
going to find someone else in the Commonwealth with my level of expertise, you're sorely mistaken. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you
Was
at
that
your
easy?
headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Well, okay. That person, that Dr. Lee probably wouldn't have joined anyway. Reason being that she's with the Institute, judging by what that guy, or your guy's son on this game apparently, judging by what he told you. They honestly don't have nothing, or they don't want anything to do with the or anything above ground, I should say.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing. It's a good way to get yourself killed.
Ingram?
Well, things are off
Oh,
to
wow.
a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Scara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
You're acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Interesting. I'm assuming I hold V. No? Huh. Thought it was gonna be one of those things where I hold V and I have to like assemble each limb. Locate a high-powered magnet. Okay. Well, I know some of these episodes don't have fighting in them, and to be honest, this game is really like, the plot of it is really good without fighting. I mean, I'm entertained, and we're not even in combat, so thanks guys for watching. This will be the ending of the video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.